is where I screwed up. This is where I screwed up, and well, I was buying a character here, but there's no sound on this video. I apologize. I fucked up, and now I'm coming back later. This is future Joe Pickle, coming back to tell you that I screwed up. Sorry about that. But yeah, so I come in here, I unlock Freyna, who took me 16 hours to unlock, man. 16 hours to build, which is what I talk about there, and I'm talking about it for a minute, and then we're moving on. So, and over here, I'm trying to explain that this is the area where you buy your basic weapons from that guy, the guy with the gun above his head. And right here is the workbench, and you can do your level transmission, which basically takes a lower level gun and turns it into a higher level gun, depending on if you have a higher level gun to basically morph it into that. And then you got your tweaking here, or whatever, can't remember what it was called, readjusting? Yeah, where you can take the perks and you can lock in 3 of them and randomize 1, or you can lock in 1, randomize all the others. However you like to do it. However you want to do it, which is real heckin' nice. Real nice, I believe. Because, I mean, look at all those little cool things there. And it keeps track of everything. So nice. It's like a goddamn video editing software with all that information just blammed in your face like that. That's crazy. Crazy. And I also just kind of wanted to see if this voiceover thing worked. I'm attempting this. I've never done this before, trying to voice over something that I've already recorded and fixing it. Here we go. I'm going over here to the module guy to, just explain some modules. If you've ever played Warframe. Oh, by the way, this is the first Descendant, and I love this game. I'm really digging it, and I just wanted to give everybody a little taste of what I was doing. Also, I just made a new intro and got some new software, and I was just trying it all out. Just want to see it all work together and see how well it could work together. So that's what we were trying here. Anyway, if you've ever played Warframe before, the modules are very much the same as Warframe. Every gun, every character, or Warframe, but in this they're called Descendants, and they're actually different people, not just a robot that you drive or whatever. But it's each character themselves has their own frames right here, their own modules that can be put in. This is Ajax. This is me. All my frames that can be put in here. It is some of the things that they do there. And then I was also explaining that the green numbers here have that matching slot, which means that that symbol at the top matches the symbol that's underneath the card on that slot. And if you put that card there, then it will cut the cost of any of those things in half and making the number green. That way you know you've done it. Also, these are like your armor here. Your reactors are like character specific or build specific, more so. Like, as in that one is frozen and mechanical. So it has check marks under my tech skill and my thunderclap, which is my gun, but not frozen because I don't use any frozen skills. But basically, you want to use one that has the most check marks for your build. And you can pretty much do whatever you want. I mean, you can roll around with a bunch of heavy weapons, but you're probably never going to find ammo for them. But, I mean, because it's kind of hard to do that for the bigger weapons. But, so yeah, the ideal thing, I'd say, is one normal weapon, one impact gun, and one that's either special or heavy. I would pick at the end there, special or heavy. That's what I do. I always stick with heavy because I like the shotguns. But yeah, that was what I was explaining there. I just figured I'd go back through it. And then yeah, there's like, it's like open world, so it's like instant base, but there's like a bunch of little open worlds here. You got one there, one there, one there, just all over the place. And then you got these couple that are unlocked or not unlocked. And then you also got the boss battles down here in the corner, which is like a void thing that you go through. And the boss battles, interestingly enough, the boss battles are almost like Monster Hunter, which is insane. It's like there's breakable parts. You got your attribute resistance here, your weaknesses and strengths, and then they also have an attribute that they attack with and a resistance that the game suggests that you have before you go fighting them. Which I wouldn't say you really have to, but it works. And anyway, every time you kill one, you get these amorphic materials. And also, every time you kill one, it opens up a special machine that can, like, take these amorphic materials and turn them into what they're supposed to turn into, these percentages here. And it's just random on which one of those you get, but that's how you get pieces of rare weapons and pieces of, other characters, warframes, descendants to build, and it's helpful. Definitely very helpful. Definitely. So here at this point, I go to the first boss, and I'm like, wonder, if I got anything to open there. And I look, and I do have a few amorphic materials. So I go ahead and go and fight them because, like I said, it gives you that little forge to like open these things at the end. And when I went to go fight them, I didn't realize how insanely powerful I was because I'll just let it speak for itself. Watch this. I just what is it that Trump? What is it that Bush said? I just did something blah blah blah. Now watch this drive. That's it. Not that I'm for either one of those people. I'm just saying. It's just a quote. Check that out. Super cool. It's so cool. The graphics are sick. And this is I think medium for me because I don't really have very good. I don't think I really have a very good graphics card. I have an alright graphics card, but if I really want to make it look good and stuff, I need to kind of keep it in the middle. Yeah, you see how I'm just wasting this guy. So these things usually take almost, 10 minutes or so to beat. 5 minutes at least. They give you a good 15. I think they give you 15 minutes, and then if you don't beat it in 15 minutes, it's just a wipe. So basically, they are timed like bosses. And for me to be able to just solo the first guy like this is pretty crazy. I'm sure it's on normal and it's not that big of a deal, but for me, it felt cool for me, man. I was happy. I was definitely happy about it. It was neat. Bang, bang, bang. And this guy gets destroyed. Boom, bang, boom. And then, oh yeah, I was also talking about here how they drop a bunch of loot, right? You run around, you pick up all this loot, guns, reactors, all the shit that I talked about, even the modules. But if you cannot pick up some of the loot for some reason, it'll just drop in your lost and found box in your mailbox, just like WoW or something, or Diablo or something. So it's not that big of a deal. Like they really did well with this game. For a free game, holy shit, is it good? Like it is way surpassed any other free game I've ever played. Really, I can't think of a free game that's Once Human. Once Human is on this level. That's the only other one I can think of that's on this level. And I will be playing the shit out of that on launch. So you can count on that shit. Because I love that game. As well as I love this game, but I love that game a lot. It's real good. It's real good. So good. Alright, now what was I doing? Oh yeah, doing some training. Getting the training done. You gotta talk to this guy, he gives you training, and he talks so fast, and you cannot read the text, and they do not do anything about it. Like there's no way to pause it or slow it down or read what he's saying. And this is important training stuff. So like for real game developers, this is the one part that where the text needs to be able to be read easily, and you fudged it up. So please fix that. Please help. Every time I talk to that Rubit, he's always like, "Hodly hodly neighbor." It's funny. You can't. You no idea what he said. And then it'll be like, "Oh, you unlocked this new thing. Good job. Your mastery rank, blah blah blah, and you unlocked this new thing." So, and then I gotta fucking Google it or something to figure out what to do. I do not know why I'm running in circles. Ah, yeah. Like I said, yeah. Just look at it. Look at it. Boom, boom. I'm not skipping. I know it looks like I'm skipping, but I swear I'm not. I'm not skipping. I think maybe at the end there I did because I knew it was pointless or fruitless, but like that shit is crazy. I do not remember what I was saying here. I'm letting everybody know about the guns and that there are ultimate weapons, the purple so far that I've seen, blue and white. And the ultimate ones definitely so far I've found they require you to go do like certain missions, and maybe the parts that drop for them might actually only be like 20%, so you might have to do that mission, 3 or 4 times before you get it. Then you get your piece, then you go somewhere else, you get the next piece, then you go to the next one, you get the next. This is like 4 or 5 pieces, right? Then you go to the ability lady, you give it all to her, and then she'll take time like a ticker of and a couple hours or whatever to build you your gear or character or whatever it may be. Skin. I think you can even build skins. So there's that. I don't understand here. Yeah, I guess if this doesn't work, I can always do it again. And if I don't like any of the audio in it, I can always edit it out. Love that. Love that. Having editing software. It's so nice. Not having to just bare bones it with nothing but OBS. uh, it's like raw dogging your mom without a condom. Not you, your mom, me and your mom. That yeah, okay. Oh yeah, here I was talking about the battle pass and how I got this pink color, and everybody was saying you can't use this pink color to paint your stuff unless you buy a skin. But that's not true because I unlocked a head skin for Bunny and I painted her head skin, and it was free to get that paint and to get that head. So you can't beat that. Free Bunny head. Okay, now we actually get involved in some real missioning. And this guy's all telling me about Jeremy, one of the descendants that, spoiler alert, has like kind of defected or something. He basically fucking took the Iron Heart and fucked off. I don't know why or how or what the big deal is, but he did it. He's an asshole. Ain't nobody like him. Not nobody, not no how. Not one peoples. Not nobody, not no how.
Jeremy, have you thought about surrendering? Think about the lives of the innocent soldiers you've influenced.
Don't you think our bigger concern should be the future of humankind? I'm sick and tired of the incompetence of Albion's military commanders. After having the Iron Heart, which we worked so hard to get, why are we so fixated on using it on the dimensional wall? Do you really think this fight will end just because we closed it? Even if we stop the Colossi from coming, how do we plan to...
I'm being quiet to let y'all hear the storyline, which, you know, stupid, but it's there.
There are new recruits. You think Descendant will make a difference? Even if we can clear an entire battlefield, do you really think that's enough to turn the tide in this war? You're deluded. Descendants are just as vulnerable as the rest of Albion's soldiers. We're all mortal. And if the Magisters quit and our arcade runs out, Descendants will be nothing but frail human beings doomed to die. But the Vulcans, they continue to advance even as we speak. The Ironheart makes us stronger. Humanity needs to be stronger, and I know how. I'll soon show you.
Yeah, I also kind of want to prove a point. They talk way too much. I mean, I get this is like a pivotal point in the story or whatever, but holy shit. You don't need to use 30 words to say something you can say in one sentence.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm ready to blow it all up.
That was like literally like 420 characters for no reasons.
Half of the swamp will be blown away. Please calm down.
This is so frustrating. I'm going crazy. We need to take full control of the area around that tree.
Anyway, I finally get into a mission here. And join up with some people. There we go. Oh, and I got that flame thing for playing the beta, I guess. But I also got that polar bear on my back for playing the beta. But I didn't play the beta. I'm pretty sure I didn't anyway. But it thinks I did. I don't know why, but it thinks I did. It definitely does. It's wrong. Pretty sure it's wrong. I played the beta of Once Human, but I'm pretty sure I did not play the beta of this. Like, I wouldn't even know where to get it, you know? But okay. That's pretty funny, I believe. I believe that is pretty funny. Oh, this is where it gets a little good in here. Start killing some shit, breaking open boxes. Those boxes are strewn throughout everywhere, and they have, like, all kinds of shit in them. I've never found the same thing in the same box, so I don't know. I'm not specifically sure what they're... I just started a few days ago or whatever. I'm not specifically sure what they're supposed to... I've only got, like, maybe 20 hours in the game or something like that, which is, like... I think I played... Whoa. Sorry, guys. I think I played... I'll edit that out. I think I played two times. 2 sessions, 2 or 3 sessions, 2 or 3 sit-down sessions. And I got all this shit during that. But, of course, I played, 8 hours at a time or so. But that's just me. Well, if it's a good game, I guess. Which I think it is. This area is pretty neat. Help that guy kill a dude. Grab some looty loots. This is the Vesper area. It's like a, the Vespers is like a, some kind of forest, I guess. Some kind of forest. I need to know, am I loud enough? Please let me know.
Speak of the devil. She's contacting me now.
Because according to my little thing here, I'm only like 2 or 3 decimals up here. That's kind of crazy when I'm laughing and screaming. That's... Whoa! What? Yeah, that was like nothing on the decimal list, and that don't make no sense. It's almost like it's dumbing me down unless I talk low. Unless I talk like Batman. Batman. I am Batman. Oh god, here we go with the talking to the guy again. We're talking to him about stupid crap that nobody cares about. Well, I guess it's kind of important.
RK abilities. You might be able to grab a supply box.
But like for real, there's like no story there. There's hardly any. I get it. It's fine. Don't really need it. It's fine. Just give me a bunch of space shit. Let me shoot it. That's fine. It's like a WoW or whatever. Well, I guess WoW has a story. It has a big story, but I wouldn't exactly call it cohesive. But it's it's an MMO. So it's a game at its core. You get what you get. Yeah. Some dino lizards or some rubid lizards. And then there's these little things out here that you can hit, and it makes it like more likely that people will invade you or something. I don't know what the hell they do. I really don't understand. But I'll go hit one here in a second, I believe. And I say that, I mean, you can't hear it. But I say, I don't understand these things. They're weird. That thing over there that guy is destroying, that is a fire, like, pylon or whatever they're called. Void thing? Void pylon or something like that. This thing. I hit this thing and see this little message that pops up in the corner. The enemy outpost infiltration time has increased. What does that mean? Can anybody tell me what that means? Please hit me up in the comments. Let me know what the hell that means. I would love to know. I've hit them a million times. And I'm guessing it helps, like, to maybe hit the base afterwards. Like, there is spots that are like bases that are like extra big missions you don't really have to do, but you can to get like a bunch of extra cool shit. And it's a little harder, but yeah, I don't know for sure. Anyway, so I helped this guy defeat his waves, and that gives me the void fragments for him defeating that void fragment. And I didn't have fire. You have to have the element of fire to defeat a fire void fragment, or the element of electricity to defeat electricity void fragment. My dude is like mechanical, so I'm pretty sure he doesn't have any of them that can be broken by him. I don't think there's one of them that is a mechanical fragment. So I think I always have to switch characters if I want to break fragments. Which is, I guess that's okay. I don't mind. I like the idea of having to play all the characters. Pretty cool. Like, all the characters are very unique and weird. There's a lot of shit going on with them. Doesn't really... Like, it's not really like your typical class system at all. It's just a bunch of characters with crazy powers. Bunny Rabbit lady is electric. The one dude's fire that I know of. And then my guy is like a beefy powerhouse. I think it's dimensional power, technically. So maybe there is a dimensional thing. Because I think I'm dimensional. Because I like bringing walls and shit. And when I wear a dimensional reactor, I'm checkmarked. So I must have some kind of dimensional skill power. Her voice actor does a great job. Absolutely great. the way the NPCs kind of do their like their weird like idle poses at you while they're talking to you is unsettling and weird. But other than that, great voice acting. I love the fact that there's voice acting. Super good.
A while ago, there was an executioner which failed in an intercept attempt and ended up somewhere in this swamp. This is Mulca's territory, and I wasn't in a position to go after it at the time.
Just ticking off. That's the new character I unlocked. That lady was playing as her, and I go, "Oh, look, the new character I unlocked." And then I walk away. And I think I find some guy named Polo, and I help him get all these little like coins to. I do 4 missions here, I believe. I do all 4 of these missions. And one of the first ones is killing things. Second one's probably killing some more things while I protect something or something. And then the third one is like get all these coins that are up in this weird platforming section. And then like the fifth one. No, the fourth one. The fourth one is like me and Polo I don't know this Polo guy. He was just on there. The cool thing is you just go into like public world. You can turn your world public or private, whatever you want, pretty much. And you just kind of go and you find a mission. You can hit join when somebody's already in one, and you can just hop in and go. And you can do the same thing with like dungeons and stuff, or whatever you would call those. I don't think there's a specific name for them in this. Some of them are just missions, and some of them are special ops, but there are some that are actual dungeons, like take you through like this whole like underground area. You clear it all out, get the boss at the end, and then get out. And even doing that can be with other people. So my guess is if there's ever going to be like big time raid content, it's going to be the same. We're going to be able to just link up with boys. It's pretty neat. I'm sure playing like the bosses on hard mode, you might require quite a bit more strategy, but seems groovy to me. Seems groovy to me. Gotta kill those snipers. They are a pain in the ass. Boom! Love that little Goomba stomp move. Is super fun. Clears the whole area. And if there's big boys that don't take a bunch of damage from it, they will get like exhausted. And they'll kind of bend over and be like, huffy puffy. And then you could shoot them in their dick. It's helpful. Oh, I'm gonna have to edit that out. It looks like my mic has a problem. I might have to get a new one. That sucks. That sucks a lot. when these yellow guys spawn, if you kill the yellow one first, well, they'll tell you. They'll be like, "Hey, heads up, it's a damn commander." And if you take him out first, the rest will run away. But usually when they come out, the spawn rate gets ridiculous. So you really want to get those boys down, or you will get mobbed and surrounded like real bad, like a zombie apocalypse. Oh, there are also things called mastery ranks, which are these right here that I'm showing, and they bring up your equipment, your slots and stuff for your inventory and for different types of inventory, consumable inventory, regular inventory, other shit like that. And I was like, oh, there's only like a few of them, but actually there's like 24 or something, or 30 or some shit. So I believe you can get your inventory and shit pretty baller. Pretty baller. I was just double checking my modules to see if I got anything new. And then right here, you got your little title here. And I go with Fearsome Prowler. Yep. Yeah, yep. Oh, no, I go with Strange Prowler, don't I? I think I do. Go with Strange Prowler. Yep. But after about, this is not a review show, but after about, in my opinion, after about 24 hours or so of this game, I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10. And it would get a 10 out of 10 if it only had a few more little nicks and knacks to it. It only loses points for like little tiny stupid things. Like if you don't turn off the aim assist, it is a little rough, but if you do turn it completely off, it's even more rough. So you gotta like find this middle ground where you turn off the one for your hip fire, but not the one for when you're aiming, and so that way it doesn't try to mess with you when you're actually just walking around. But it will still you still kind of have to fight it to get weak point shots that aren't in the head or that aren't in center mass, because sometimes it wants to push you other places, and that is very detrimental. But like I said, it's just few little things here and there that really make it an 8 out of 10 instead of like a 10 out of 10. But like, the music is so good, the weapons are super fun and good. From what I can see of the characters, there's so many of them that I can't keep track of like who I want to even try next, so I'm just kind of sticking with Ajax. He's beefy and I like that, and he got horns, got big old horns. He got big old horns, and those are cool. So, but yeah. It's a pretty good game. It's pretty good. You got your cool little powers like that. That shield, if I put that down, when people shoot at that shield, it reflects damage back at them, which is real nice. Reflected damage directly in their face hole. And they'll shoot it too. Like, they won't stop. They won't hesitate. They don't know it's there. Which, I mean, that makes sense. Because, I mean, if they did, it would work. It would serve its purpose. So, and it is pretty translucent, I guess. So maybe the idea is they don't see it. I don't know. Either way, it's pretty cool, man. It's neat. These shield guys are a pain in my ass. Get that damn shield guy. It's stupid shield guy. Fuck off. Where's my friend Polo? I know Polo is right at the end of this. Just wrecking him. That guy, I don't know why, but he was a little beefy. I don't know if it was the damage I was using, because as soon as I like switched, it seemed to not matter. See? But when I was using that machine gun, he wasn't taking as much as normal. I guess I am in my level of an area. Well, I guess I'm probably 3 or 4 levels higher than I need to be, but not much. Not much. Maybe even not at all. But I think, 2 or 3 maybe. Sniper man hiding up here. No, thank you. That guy was probably hitting me the whole time. Driving me nuts. Smasher. I love doing that. That's like my favorite. Seeing a group of people and smashing them. And then I got this thing that when I'm running, if you notice when I run, I get this little boot and it starts like going up, like and go all the way up to 10. And then once it gets to 10 and I do the Kastrampa, it does even more damage, and a wider effect, I believe. Boom! Damn near killed them all. Run up in there and do it one more time. Or just do the Y button one. Nah, just shoot that guy. Shoot him. Yeah, shoot him right in his butt. Yeah, shoot him in his butt. You don't take no for an answer. You shoot him right in his little glowy orb in his chest. Fuck him. You attach the little EMP bombs to the thing. It makes a bazit. Little smashies. Bang, bang, pow, bang, pow. Those guys usually don't have shields like that. I don't know what that is or why. Also, I pull out my sword there and use it for the first time. So you have these. Some of the modules actually affect your skills and attacks and change how they look and what they do. And I got one that affects my melee attack, and it gave me a goddamn sword. And I think that is super cool. So I use it at all the opportunities I get. Really hoping this voiceover salvages this video. But I have this weird feeling it won't. Bing pang boom. Die, golden dude. Like I said earlier, take the golden dude out. No more spawny points and a bunch of reinforcements that come. But you keep that gold dude on there, and it gets insane. It gets insane. Which I maybe that's a good way to grind, I didn't think about that. They do it to kill you, but if you went to like one of the really low level areas and you hit one of them gold dudes and you just left him alive and kept killing all the enemies, I wonder how that would work out for you. Ideas and ideas and plans and ideas. Ideas and plans and ideas and stuff. Also stuff. Don't forget the stuff. Okay, here we go. Start getting some energy collected. So in this one, you got to go to these like spots here, and each one of them will have waves. After I turn it on, I believe. And I gotta hack those spots. I gotta stay in that blue circle to keep hacking. And when I leave it, it doesn't. I don't think it goes down, but it doesn't stop going up. So like and they never stop spawning. So like you basically want to try to hold it down if you can. It's not always that easy. I mean, with my defense dude, it's not super hard, but sometimes it is. I believe that thing where they get the gold diamond on them, and then when I shoot them, they shoot other little things out to other people. It's called Star Bright or Starlight or something, and I think it is my revolver like main move, or a main perk. It's an ultimate perk for being an exotic weapon, if or an ultimate weapon. It's not Destiny, but yeah. And lag here, getting some lag too. By the way, I will say that I didn't have much of a problem with that before. Early few days of the game, played the crap out of it. Even dicked around with the graphics. Set them pretty high, pretty low. See what worked better. And I didn't have much lag at all. But today there were a couple of points where it was lagging pretty bad. But it looked like there were a lot of other people nearby. That might have something to do with it. But it might also be like, I want to say it could be something running in the background, but I don't have anything running in the background because doing this takes up so much CPU. I can't really have anything going on. I mean, I could, but it's a stupid idea. Like, it slows down the game footage like that, but I didn't do that. That's what I'm saying. Is like, I believe it's just the game. It isn't MMO. It is online. I believe that lag wasn't me, but I cannot be sure, I guess. But it was doing pretty good every other time I played. Pretty dang good. Like, really good. It was doing really good every other time I played. Ooh, big boys. These big boys are assholes. That guy knocked me off that ledge like 3 freaking times. I was so mad at this point. And then he punches me with the knockback again. Ah, so mad. I was so mad right there. Reliving my rage. And look at all those guns sitting on the ground back there. I forgot to exit the game properly, and so I probably lost all that shit. Even though I was saying, oh, don't go to your lost and found. I don't know if it will if you exit incorrectly, you know.
Initiating remote hack. Eliminate any approaching enemies.
Same thing here. Capture the point, or hack the point. I believe I'm doing this solo at this point. I don't have any friends with me yet, but once I like walk around the corner, I end up joining a quest with a bunch of people, and they kind of follow me throughout the rest, I believe, or at least one guy does. Playing that defense, keeping them just beyond the border so they can't hit me. And then smash, get back, and then smash again, back up. Oh, golden boy. Time for a shield, right? Go up here, put down a shield. Yep. And then get him right in his face. Yep. You can tell that I have a pattern. I'm defense man. Iron defense man. Bang, chang. And then those are some cool looking enemies. I don't think I've seen them before. Those are a little different. The blue dudes with the what they have, like a braid going down their back or something, if robots had hair type of shit. Yeah, but you see, these guys just keep coming unless I get that hacked. There is no respite. There is none. Not a thing. Bang boom. Yeah, there we go. Me and Pat Polo. Yeah, this is where we're trying to collect these coin things. So it's like leading us on this goose chase. And I thought, oh, we gotta fight some things, but then no, it gives us all these coins to get. It's like you gotta get 50 of them. I was like, oh no, not 50. That's like way too many. 50 is a lot more than. It's just a lot. Anyway, so those ones fall, and that screws me. And Polo. But I used my grappling hook to get to these other ones. But I wasn't paying attention. And it looks like I don't see it. But yeah, there it is at the top. These are timed. And I think right here, taking all my time trying to get up there, I screwed it up. And then when I finally do, I get a bunch of points, but not quite enough in time. And then I end up doing it again. Oh, look, Polo's got a little hamster running on a wheel on his backpack. I love that. I got the Coke. I know it's not supposed to be the Coca-Cola bear, but we all know that a polar bear holding a can of red cola is definitely the Coca-Cola bear. Come on now. I probably can't sue for that at least, but who knows? It's space cola. It's not Coke. It's space cola. But yeah, that kind of blows. If you see here, yeah, I got like, oh, there we go. I think this is the second time around actually. Yeah, I think we failed once already. This is the second time. Nope, this is the first. I screwed up here. Yep, we screwed this one up. But that it just shows you how weird and just like how many different types of mission types there are. Even though this one I wouldn't particularly say is my favorite, it's different. It changes the pace. You stop for a second, you collect your coins, you stop for a second, you collect your coins, and you do your like Mario for a minute, And I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people would be like upset, like, "Oh, it's a shooter game. I just want to kill, bang, boom." But I mean, I like having just a little bit. Give me some variety. I don't mind it, even if it's not the greatest. But look, yeah, I missed it by like 3 fucking points or some shit. So we go back and we do her again. And when I go back, guess who's waiting at the mission for me? Mr. Polo with his hamster wheel and all. Oh, these things are really neat. You get these little decoders. I'm not 100% sure where I've gotten them. I think I've built them. And you decode these things like a little hacking minigame. You decode it, and you get materials. And sometimes those materials are super dope. Like I found one that was like a golden ass chest, and I tried to decode it, and it was like 19 different little things, and I hit like all of them, but I just didn't. There was too many, and the time limit like ran down. So if you find any ones that look more intricately ornate, more decorated than the other ones, like golden and with gems or whatever on them, be quick about it. Do not wait, because if you do try to hack one and you fail, you do lose your like decoder. So that sucks. But I get it. I mean, that's game mechanics. I get that. That makes sense. I'm not gonna put a down vote on that. That's just the thing that happens, and nobody can really, not much anybody can do about that. Yeah, at least you guys got game sounds, I guess. If you didn't have game sounds, I wouldn't be doing this voiceover thing to fix it. Not at all. Honestly, I'm new and up and coming, and it really doesn't matter. And I just kind of want to see what I can do. Gotta experiment and dick around and learn a few things before I can get anywhere. So that's where I'm at right now, just trying to learn. This is something I've always wanted to do. It's kind of a dream of mine. And I mean, it's not technically YouTube or anything like that. I just entertainment of any kind. I've always wanted to be in something like that, even like some special effects, movies, something like that. Just it's always piqued my interest, and so I figure I'd give it a good old college try. I do love the grappling hook in this game. Makes mobility very nice, indeed.
Analyzing data. Ah, I knew it. We've detected Jeremy's arcade. His route takes him toward the chapel. Wait, these traces are similar to those of the Vulgus. It looks like the enemy is caught up to Jeremy. We'd better hurry.
Oh, going back, doing maybe that was that the. Am I going back to do the same mission? No, going back, joining a mission that looks like it's almost done. It is Polo. Oh, okay. This is where me and Polo do the thing with the droid that I was talking about. And here's another weird little glitch or whatever about this game. Is every once in a while you'll notice the bar that like connects me to the drone breaks, and I have to walk outside the circle and walk back in it to bring it back. I don't know if that's like some kind of mechanic, because it looks like Polo is doing just fine. And like right now I'm doing just fine. But here after a few of these little fights that we get into on the way, it starts breaking, and like right there. Yeah. Wait, no, I was outside of it there. But later I'll be inside of it and it won't be working. Like, yeah, it's not on right now. Oh yeah, it is. There. Well, I mean, I guess maybe it was on and I'm just a loon. Who knows? Maybe it was on and I'm just a loon. That could be the case. Come on, Polo. Yeah, you see there, no bar. I had to walk outside of it and walk back in for it. See there, I had no bar. I walk outside of it and walk back in for it to work. I don't know if you heard me say that just a second ago, but I did. I tried to, but it looks like my mic is a piece of garbage. I don't know why. Or at least we'll see. Maybe it's not so bad. Maybe it's just because my voice is low. Bang, po chang, pong. And that's what I'm saying in the game too, probably. Or like, ooh, look at that guy. He's neat looking. Why does he have a blue tail? I don't know. Shoot it. Bang, bang. I love that starlight thing where it like reflects my bullets to like everybody else in like these magical golden effects all over the place. So cool. See, yeah, look, it breaks, it comes back. I'm on it. It's good. Is that when the shield of the thing gets busted? You have to walk. Look, now it's broken again. No more. Yeah, walk out, walk back in. It's good. Now it's broken again. Is it when I get hit, when I get shot, or when my shield is down? Like, is my shield fueling the shield of the bot? Is that what's happening here? Maybe that's what's happening here. But yeah, you can see what I mean by it. It feels kind of like Destiny. I want to say the enemies and stuff feel Destiny-like, but the gunplay is better. But it is third person. And I don't know if it's because I prefer third person or if it's just more snappy and fast because it is in third person and it kind of needs to be more snappy and fast. I don't know. But it's nice. It's a real nice pace of slaughter. I dig it. But yeah, I keep losing my shit. And I didn't have shield there, so that might have something to do with it. Yeah, it's as soon as I lose my shield, that thing breaks. Okay, I learned a thing. I wondered why it was doing that. I totally did. I was like, the whole time, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Kept walking out, walking back in, walk out, walk back in. Like, what the frick? Come on, Polo. We can do it.
The enemy has found us. Defend the drone until the tracking is complete.
Double walls. I was like, yeah, you gonna put up a wall? And I'm gonna put up a wall. Wall time. I was like, I hope they spawn behind us. Oh, they did. Bang, bang, boom. That's the other thing about those walls is that you put them down pretty much wherever you want because you could just walk through it to the other side of it. So, like, even if you kill the enemies on one side, and then you turn around and they spawn on the other, you just roll through your fucking wall, turn around and start shooting through it. And I think when you shoot through it, it does more damage or something. So, that's nice. And I think that buffs your homies, too. Because I have a few modules that, like, if I put them in, it's like, if you buff your homie, you get +2 to something. Which seems legit. Seems good. Seems like that could be pretty helpful. I could be wrong, but it could be helpful. Love these. These 6-shooters are great. In this game, they're pretty powerful weapons. I guess in Destiny they were pretty powerful too. pretty thumpy. I just love the weight when you just ocelot revolver some bastard. Like, it just feels good. You know that feeling. You probably don't. Any of y'all played? Oh man, Metal Gear Solid with that guy that does the thing. You know the one.
All units assemble at the shared location.
And then I got a close look at Polo, and I go, oh man, he's got the ultimate version of my suit, which is why he's all gold. And it also increases stats and a bunch of other shit. So it's like a different character. Like, having the ultimate version is not only a different skin, it's actually like a different character, which is cool. It's not just a flashy skin. It also kicks ass. I like that. Trash and shit. That's how easy it is. You just trash shit on the go like that all the time to make room for whatever you can, whatever you get. And also, a lot of the times before you go, your shit goes to the mailbox in the Lost and Found, which makes things really convenient and nice. And I believe we are just about to the end of the video. And I'm pretty sure I don't do anything else. So I'm going to go ahead and call it here and edit the rest of this out. So y'all have a good one. And I hope that worked out wonderfully. Bye-bye.